And there was such a fantastic example of a young college student in Tamil Nadu. And, we were looking at all these exclusionary identities that we are socialized into. And, Dalits are, through social construct, considered by a lot of people in India as untouchable. And after this program, he came back with a breakthrough initiative that truly is heartwarming and soul-fulfilling. And he transformed in his personal life the way he created friendships. And he said, I've made it a point to reach out to all castes. And my family and my close friends said, well, this doesn't sound right. And he said, this is what I want for my life. And just by that one action, he created new conversations in his village. And it may seem very simple, but in a village setting where there is so much rigidity, this was fabulous. So in this work, we notice our, background conversations, how we think, how we have biases, and this is not just for the students. Nasreen and I look at our own biases. We are part of this journey together. We don't go around teaching people. We co-create that space. And we encourage the master trainers to co-create that space. So for me, this is such an important area, because once I know who I am, and I know that my social profile is just where I'm born, it's a matter of chance. It does, sort of define the language I speak in, the games I play, the festivals I celebrate, but that's not who I am deep, deep down. I am much more than that. I am that, but I'm much more than that. And when I'm able to notice that, then I notice my background conversations without judgment. I'm able to notice that little voice in my head. I'm able to examine my assumptions of how I hold the world around me. And, these assumptions that we have are very important to examine. So we invite the young students to examine that. We invite them to look at the difference between a worldview that's dynamic and is nested or rests in universal values, from a worldview which is a hand-me-down, which is a download from a cultural past, which is something that is often a ideological stance, whether that's politics or whatever else. Because it's not like those ideologies are wrong. It's just that it becomes like a rigid space that nobody is allowed to question. Nobody is allowed to see whether that is even relevant today or not. So for us, this work is opening ourselves up, opening our minds up, not just our inner space, opening that mind so that I'm able to truly distinguish the world view that I source, my teacher's source, my family sources, my society and friend source from this space, which is able to question norms that do not work, which is able to question in colleges the bullying that takes place, the way in which girls are taunted, and as if that's being macho. How do we question this? And how do we reflect on that? By being thoughtful, but also by holding dignity for everybody. So this is about dignity manifest, when we stop hazing when we stop bullying, when we stop calling bullying a macho thing to do. And bullying is just not an institutional issue. It happens at home. It happens in families. And families condone it. So some of us who are listening, who may be parents, we have a very important role in not having bullying be part of our so-called family entertainment at somebody. So for us, when we are able to be who we are, we transcend these spaces. We become a place where we are able to transform truly these social norms that are not working. The social norms in colleges that are about racism, that are about casteism, that are about sexism, that are about ridiculing others and calling that fun. That needs to shift. Because we know that in the way young ones have been treated in their educational institutions has something to do with how we unfold in life, how we build our own sense of self and not be diminished by others. So I'm inviting you as a listener to join us as a co-creator of the space, as a powerful contemporary pioneer who knows who they are, to explore that, to share this knowing with what we've seen in young leadership, that you and I are anchored in truly living our lives where we have a sense of, we value the dignity of everyone. Their actions, when they are not okay, we call out. But dignity is something for everyone. And then we are able to look at fairness. So I invite you to create platforms for yourself for this learning. And I invite you to look at what you do. So for me, it is about noticing these things. It's about touching our deeper selves. It's about self-awareness. It's about examining our assumptions around the phenomena that exist so that we are able to shift unworkable patterns, things that are not functioning for others. So I invite you for this, the next part, and I'm delighted that you're here. Thank you so much.
We live in a world battling for peace, threatened with violence and inequality being justified as both means and ends, sometimes disguised, packaged, and branded differently. This self-destructive worldview is dominated and backed by spurious arguments for leadership based on the idea of supremacy of race, religion, or culture, or of money. Monica's counter, a perspective drawn from contemporary idiom, is based on experience and conviction. It shows that leadership can be shaped with equality, freedom, justice, and where means and ends are rooted in the transformatory power of human compassion, described in her award-winning book, Radical Transformational Leadership. Let's explore this transformatory power of human compassion together. Join us for the program with Dream Vision 7 Radio Network twice a month on Tuesdays at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern, and every Saturday at 6 a.m. Eastern. Share this information widely. Enroll people who want to make a difference. Dream Vision 7 Radio Network hosts many programs that unite humanity, sourcing our love. Are you satisfied with the world as it is today? If you're not satisfied, join us for a program to unleash your full potential with Dr. Monica Sharma, starting March 2019 in Oakland, California. It's open to all changemakers wanting to generate equitable and sustainable results for well-being. Contact 415-808-4465. That's 415-808-4465. Go to risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. That's risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. Everyone has the potential to be a leader. a person who creates a new future through actions in society, at home, and at work. In this program, you'll discover pathways for unleashing our human potential to create new futures through strategic action. Again, join us for a program to unleash your full potential with Dr. Monica Sharma in March 2019 in Oakland, California. Contact 415-808-4465. That's 415-808-4465. Go to risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. That's risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. We need new leadership capacities to face the challenges of today's world. To think differently, design strategically, and act on principles with accountability and generate results. These new capacities must be able to align principles, purpose, and practice to build a better world. Again, join us for a program to unleash your full potential with Dr. Monica Sharma in March 2019 in Oakland, California. Contact 415-808-4465. That's 415-808-4465. Go to risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. That's risetogetherbayarea.org/leadership. Are you a game changer? Do you care about creating a vibrant future for humanity planet? If you care, you'll choose to engage in strategic action in order to transform the realities of today for generating a thriving planet. Find out how you can do this. Read the award-winning book, Radical Transformational Leadership by Dr. Monica Sharma. This book is a systemic exploration of how to work with and transform the interlocking circumstances contributing to the complex problems we're facing. There's a chance of achieving a world that manifests peace, equity, and well-being for everyone. And this work offers the readers the creative ways and means of contributing to such a world-changing agenda.
It is my honor to introduce Professor Nasreen Rustomfram to you. And she is heading the Center for Lifelong Learning at the Tata Institute of Social Sciences, located in Mumbai, India. And she's passionate about training, learning, facilitation, and loves interacting with adult learners, and is on a continuous learning journey herself, a path of self-enhancement. And it's been such a pleasure for me to work with her. Professor Nasreen Rustomfram holds a doctorate degree in social work, and her field of study is management and human service organization. Her career at TIS has focused upon adult learning, curriculum building, training and development, and her substantive areas of interest actually include adult and lifelong learning, and geriatric care, human services management. She serves on a lot of committees in India for higher education, like the University Grants Commission, which is the highest body for higher education in India, their standing committee on adult education, and has been a member of the UGC National Consultative Committee for capacity building of women managers in higher education. So her sphere of involvement is vast. And as a key trainer, she has facilitated the training of trainers around the country. And within TIS, she has held various capacities. She's been a Dean of Student Affairs, chairperson of the Center for Lifelong Learning, the chairperson of the Committee Against Sexual Harassment, and is engaged in truly transforming organizations as she works on transforming herself and others. So this is a very, beautiful space that enhances the work environment. So Nasreen, you've done so much. You're truly a radical transformational leader. Tell me, what are some of the significant contributions you've made?
Hello, Monica. Thank you for introducing me to our listeners.